In this video, I want to show you how to fix your Logitech MX Anywhere 3S in case you're having issues with it. Maybe it's not clicking the way it's supposed to, or maybe the scroll wheel is not scrolling smoothly. So to do this, we need to open the mouse. It's not that complicated. If you never did this, don't worry. Before starting, I just want to show you what I will use in this video. So you'll need to get one of these small Phillips head screwdriver and some WD-40. I know that they sell some WD-40 made for electronics. In my own experience, I always use the basic one and it always worked, but I guess if you don't already own some WD-40, you can get that one, and I'll put links in the description. So to open up this mouse, to have access to the internals, turn it on the other side. Behind them, there is some Phillips head screws. So I suggest if you have nails, try to rip them off gently, all right? Just like that. Or if you have a flathead screwdriver, a small one, you can try to go under them and gently, okay, lift them. Here we go. You see, that's where the first Phillips head screw is hiding. We'll do the same thing on the other side, but before that, let's remove the screw. Okay, don't lose these, they're pretty small. And now do the same thing on the other side with your nail, or with a small knife could also do the job, I guess. Simply lifting this pad to reveal the other Phillips head screw. And now we need to do the same thing for the other ones. I already started over here. This one is more recessed. So once you have done this, what you need to do is to simply take the bottom plate and gently remove it. You're gonna notice there is a ribbon, so you don't rip anything. Go on this side. This is where the ribbon is attached. You need to lift this black part, so simply pull it in this direction. Okay? And then you can gently pull the ribbon. I mean, it will come out by itself. If you take a look over here, we have the scroll wheel. If this was the issue, you will also need to remove these two Phillips head screws. And now you can simply, okay, retract the scroll wheel. You're gonna notice this is your right click. This is the middle click with your scroll wheel. And here is the left click. First thing I suggest is to take a compressed air blower, or maybe a manual blower like this one, and try blowing any big particles. Maybe you see dust over here, dirt, debris got accumulated over time. And before doing anything else, we just want to get them out of the way. Over here as well, if this was the issue, I suggest you try to blow. Now, take your WD-40, and you don't need much, all right? This is a big can. I suggest you get a smaller can. You don't have to use that much, okay? Try to put 1 to 2 drops in each of these clicker. Okay, let me demonstrate. All right, and after that, take your finger and press the clicker at least during 1 minute, so that the WD-40 penetrates inside and lubricates everything. All right, do the same thing with the other one. Okay, just 1 to 2 drops and then 1 minute of clicking. Same thing with this button. If this was the issue, since we're over here, I'll do it. If you had problems with the scroll wheel, you can also spray some WD-40 right over there and right over here. Same thing, 1 to 2 drops, and just use your scroll wheel so it lubricates the whole mechanism. Now, if you oversprayed, don't worry, simply take a tissue and dab it gently. And now it's time to reassemble the mouse. But what I suggest before doing this is go ahead, turn it on, and start using it with your PC or Mac computer or whatever device you're using it with. And take a look and see if the clickers are finally working. If you see that they improve, but they're not working at 100%, maybe you can restart the process of applying the WD-40 and pressing a bit more so it penetrates more. All right, so let's reassemble. It's the same process, but backwards. So let me re-put this first. Now you can also apply some WD-40 for these customizable buttons. You simply have to spray over here and over there. It's pretty rare they fail the same way that the other ones, but if it's your case, well, you know what to do. So at this point, you simply have to bring the top part and the bottom part together, and we need to insert this ribbon back where it was. So the step is quite easy. You have to put it right over here, okay, in this position, and then you have to put back the latch the way it was so it traps it, okay, just like that. And now let's put back the screws. Once you have finished putting a screw, you can put back the sticky pad over it and try to flatten it the best you can. Okay, that was the last one, and same thing. I'll try to push on them so they stick back. And here you go. Now you can turn it on and start using it. And hopefully this has fixed your issue. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.